Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Brian here, and of course, I am joined by my co-host, Sherry Johnson.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the show tonight. It's been such a long week, Brian. I am so happy to be here. Seems like it's taken forever. But welcome, everyone, to the show tonight. I'm glad to see people joining us. So how you doing, Brian?
I'm doing good. It's the end of the week. I'm tired.
You look tired tonight, a little bit.
You work all week, and it catches up to you. So
Yeah.
So,
I understand that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty exciting tonight. This week we had a special birthday in my family. It was Liliana's 5th birthday. So I just want to give a big shout out to Liliana. It's her 5th birthday, and she's actually listening to us live on her own cell phone. So that's kind of cool.
Oh.
She can only go on the internet. So she we made up her little Facebook just so she could listen to the show tonight. So
Gotcha.
She's very excited.
Okay. I don't see her, so.
No, she's not in this part of the building, so.
Oh. No, what I mean is I don't see her watching, so.
Oh, well, she will be.
Okay, I hope so.
It might take her that minute on, so, but she will be watching it. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Some point.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So as we gather more of our followers here watching on Facebook Live, hello to my grandmother. Which exciting news! My grandmother has decided to move back.
Oh, from Florida?
Yeah, and my aunt. So.
Oh my goodness! Well, welcome back. That's pretty exciting for you to have family coming back.
I know it. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Hello to Tina.
Look, is there a reason why they're coming back? Is it too hot? Is it? I never hear people moving back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard because you can't really just go and visit. You know what I mean? Like up here, I can just drive and whatever else. So the only time that I would see them is when I went on vacation. So I think this will be the first year that I go on vacation and she won't be there. So it's kind of, but I look forward to being able to drive and see her instead of waiting, the entire year. You know what I mean?
Right.
So. Yes. Jill Ann. Hello, Jill Ann. Thanks for watching. Who else? Daniel Payton is with us. Len. Bill Middlebrook. So, yeah.
That's great. Thanks for joining, guys.
Yes. And Tina. Do you know Tina? Have you seen? I believe she's the same person I'm thinking of. She's the one that does like the little radio show or with music or something, and sometimes she does Facebook Live. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. So I don't know. I've been meaning if she's the same person, which I'm pretty sure she's going to tell me. I've been meaning to talk to her. So, but anyways. Well, it's something important. Yeah, so.
Well, what's important, Brian?
Yes.
What's important is all the Eagles fans out there. They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're right, Bill. That's great. You must be an Eagles fan.
They did win. Yes. I did not. I did not watch the Super Bowl, so I don't exactly know what happened. But I heard it was a very close game. And
yeah, it was a real exciting game. You really were at the edge of your seat. Like, I haven't watched football before. I know you all can yell and scream at me, but I was really excited to watch this game because I had a house full of people who are really into it. And, you know, watching this game, I really got into it. It was so exciting. It really was. It was a very close game. Very.
Yes. Hello, James Wheeler. I hear James is from watching us from Mexico.
Yes, he's in Cancun, Mexico. Jim, oh my gosh, bring back that sun for us, please. He's been out there fishing this whole time, and he, from what I've read, Jim, you've got in quite a few fish out there in Cancun, Mexico. Can you imagine how beautiful? I had to go on and look at the pictures of Cancun, Mexico, and someday I'm going there, Brian, because that looks amazing. And Jim, you are so lucky to have gone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm glad you could.
It's very nice out there, yeah. One of these days. Yeah.
He's coming back home tomorrow, so I did send him a picture of a huge snowbank that I saw in Allendale today, Pittsfield, Massachusetts, and it was all the way up to the top of the telephone pole, practically. And I couldn't believe the size of that snowbank. And it just gets bigger every time it snows. So, but the roads aren't doing too bad up here, guys. But it is still pretty icy out there, and we're having a little bit of that snow falling that was really icy. You know what I'm talking about? It wasn't flaky. It was when it hit the ground, it became ice. It was crazy. Roads were okay. Back roads bad, but the main roads were okay. They're doing all right. Good job, guys out there sanding. You're doing a marvelous job. Oh, Jim only has video but no audio. It's because you're in Mexico. The signal, yeah.
But we are getting some snow. We're expecting 1 to 3 inches tonight. So it is snowing as we speak. I don't know about you, but I'm done with this. I'm done. No more snow.
Me too.
No more.
No. I am sick of it.
Yeah, I'm just I'm over it. It's overrated. It's done. It did what it was supposed to do. It snowed. Wednesday, I stayed home. I did not go to work Wednesday. So, I wasn't gonna... I didn't trust it. I didn't know exactly how much we were going to get, so... And we got quite a bit up here, but, you know.
Right. Well, you have, like, so far to drive. That's understandable.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Especially up here in the Berkshires, there's hills, and there's no straight, flat roads.
No. Unfortunately. So, yeah. So, but I guess it's supposed to warm up. It's going to be in the 40s for the next 2 days, and then go back to being in the 30s, and so...
Yeah.
We'll see.
But, Brian, you know, I do want to say to the people who do love snow, and for our awesome USA team who's in the 2018 Winter Olympics, you know, we wish them the best of luck. One of the snowboarding girls are 17 years old, and, you know, we're hoping they get that gold medal, so we're keeping our fingers crossed, and we're sending our prayers and, you know, our love to them, and hope that they can bring home the gold. Yes. So.
Yeah. Well, I hope they do very well.
We're excited to find out.
Yeah, we do need lots of gold medals. That's what we need.
We do. Well, so far the USA is doing very, very well, and we just hope that everyone in all the sports are safe, you know, doing what they're doing, and do good. Bring home the gold.
Yeah, totally. Dan, I beg to differ. When you've been in the 20s for so long, and then the teens and sub-zeros, 40 degrees sounds pretty good to us people. So, yeah, we'll take it.
Brian, it was so funny. Last year we spoke about, or at the beginning of the winter, actually, I think it was, we spoke about a guy who was out there in shorts. Let me explain to Dan. Okay, this guy in shorts was out there. There was snow on the ground. ground. He was riding a bike. Do you remember this? We saw him over on E Street, I think the story was. Anyhow, when it gets 40 in Pittsfield, people tend to dress like it's almost spring.
Yeah.
It's like a heat wave hits us.
Yeah.
I wear the hoodie. I don't wear a winter coat in the 40s. A hoodie goes on. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. I think people get ahead of themselves. You know, they're out washing their cars. The windows are rolled down a little bit.
Yeah.
And we kind of relax just a little bit. And then, of course, it goes back to 30s and 20s and everything else. So we have a little while longer to go until, you know, the flowers start popping up and we can enjoy some spring weather. So, and I can't wait. So, hello to my aunt. Hello. So there's a very important day that is coming around the corner and will be here next week. And that day is Valentine's Day. So some people celebrate Valentine's Day and some people do not. So I'm one of those people that do celebrate Valentine's Day. However, I do not expect anything. I always like it to be a surprise. So I'm never expecting anything. I don't need to buy anything to prove, I think, you know, my feelings or anything for the other person. So it's always a surprise when you get something. It's the worst when you're expecting something and you don't get it. You know what I mean? So
It's true.
Yeah. But Valentine's Day does not necessarily mean you need to celebrate it with the person that you're with. It could be an excuse to buy your boss flowers or your best friend or a family member or, you know, that maybe lives alone or, you know, I think all holidays are turning out to be that way where, you know, we're focusing on other people besides ourselves. So I think, which is a good thing. Although I'm not wasting money on my boss, but sorry, Alicia.
Is that appropriate though, Brian?
Well, I mean, if you don't do it like at work or whatever, but I think as an appreciation or, I mean, yeah, I could see how some people could see it a different way, but it's all in how you do it. Like, not going all out and like a bouquet of roses and here's some chocolate. No. You know, maybe a flower or, you know, something, you know, just to say, hey, happy Valentine's Day, you know? It's harmless. So, if you do it the right way.
Would that be awkward if, let's say, Damien came home with some roses from somebody? Only because he was appreciated. I mean, how would
I don't think I would mind. I don't think I would really mind. No, I don't think I would mind.
Okay.
Now, if, well... See, I can get away with it. I can get away with it.
You can get away with it?
Yeah. I could...
Well, yeah, I could buy flowers, right? Damien would know it's appreciation.
Right.
Yeah.
And I can buy my boss flowers, obviously, because there's nothing...
What if your boss bought you flowers?
That would be okay. I know I'm friends with the boyfriend, so, you know, and obviously there's nothing going on there, so...
Right.
You know.
Right.
So, yeah. I don't know. I guess
in other situations, though, I wonder. Huh?
That is true, but still, I think it's all on how you... Hey, Mandy. I think it's all on how you present it and what you buy or whatever, so...
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. Dan, I could give her one of my chocolate candy bars that I have not ate since the last show. I have not had any. They're still sitting downstairs. I know.
Really?
So,
It's like gold to you, isn't it? It's Hershey gold.
It's Hershey's gold, yes.
I bought one of those cakes for Lily the other day. She's like, oh, Brian eats those. And I'm like, yeah, you want to try one? So I bought her one, and it became her favorite candy bar now.
They're really good. A lot of people are snubbing their nose at them. And I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah. When we ask customers, they're like, what is it? And I'm like, well, it's not chocolate. It's, caramelized cream. It's really creamy. It's got nuts or peanuts and pretzels in it. It's actually pretty good or whatever. No, thank you. So it's like, give it a try. So I think what we're going to do is actually buy one of the candy bars or one or two and break it up, because you can break them up into pieces like a regular Hershey bar, and have people try it. Give them a free sample and then see, we're turning into a supermarket now. And see if people want them. I think that's a very good idea. But just need to be careful with the people who are allergic to peanuts, Just let them know, it's got peanuts.
Take a little piece at a time.
Yeah. So with Valentine's...
I tried a piece of their bar, and I thought it was delicious. I was like, wow, Brian's not kidding. These things are great.
Yeah.
Dan likes the cookies and cream more. I think Hershey's just has a wonderful line of candy bars.
They do.
They can't go wrong. If they go wrong, then something's not right.
Right. So with Valentine's Day coming around the corner, we're always up for giving out tips on what to do, or, for that special someone, or, whatever. So, if you don't have anybody and you have an animal, buy your animal something. Buy your animal a gift or something. But we do have deals and some discount codes for certain items for Valentine's Day that we're going to post on the Facebook wall for people to visit those sites and use the coupon code. We don't get anything out of it. We're just posting it for everyone to use for some chocolates and candies. And there's also 1-800-Flowers as well. It is one of our affiliates. So we do have a discount code on there. I don't know what the percentage is off, but you can still look into it for everyone who listens in and watches us here on Facebook. So a book, Daniel says, a book for Valentine's Day. That's a good idea.
That is a very good idea, actually, because there's a lot of people, flowers die.
The flowers do die.
Gets eaten and it's gone, or you make the person fatter or sick. That book is a constant gift you keep giving, because they can reread it and reread it.
Yeah.
And reread it.
Right.
Or they can re-gift a book. It's not a bad idea either to people. If you've read it a few times, share it. Not a bad idea.
That's true, yeah. Well, see, little tidbits.
Put a big red bow around it.
Yeah. Maybe it's a series that they're into. Maybe it's a genre that they like to read, or something totally different, and you think that they may want to read it. So I think that's a very good idea. So everyone's all about the flowers. Everyone's about chocolates, going to the movies, going out to dinner. And I hate to change the subject, but speaking of dinner, it's now been confirmed that Chili's restaurant is coming to Berkshire County. So, and they will be taking the spot of Old Country Buffet at Berkshire Crossings. So that was in the Berkshire Eagle today. So,
nice.
Yes, a lot of people are not happy. And and all I have to say is about that is boo-hoo to them.
Why?
Boo-hoo.
Yeah, why aren't they happy? This is a restaurant we haven't had up here before. I think people are looking forward to another buffet, because Berkshire County
That's all we're good for.
Love buffets.
That's all we're good for, is buffets. China buffet. Well, we only have the 3. We had 3 buffets that I knew of anyways, so... But we don't need another one. And Chili's, I've only ate there once, so I would like to experience, maybe now that it's coming and it's going to be new here, maybe I'll go there and I'll try it and see if I like it. If I don't, I don't. But, that's no... I don't know. Maybe it'll encourage other restaurants to come, if it does very well. So there's room for more.
I think it'll do very well. I mean, we've had two major restaurants, the Applebee's and 99. In the past, we've had Red Lobster and some other great restaurants, but right now we're only back down to like 99 and Applebee's, and it's really good to have something come in, and it'll definitely help the economy, Dan. Yeah. And, people get in line for Applebee's. They'll sit there for an hour before they're seated. I mean, even at 99, at that one time of the day, dinner time, everyone's there. And on Fridays, you better put in a reservation or you'll be waiting. So
right,
it's very good we have another restaurant coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. So, and I think the reason why people pile into these places is because that's the only ones we have. It's either that or fast food.
That's it. Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's. Yep.
Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Taco Bell. Right. Hey, by the way, talking about Taco Bell, did you try the new fries yet? Oh, look at Brian. Look at that.
Yes, I did.
I love it because you look happy. This is a happy thing.
Well.
No? You didn't like them?
I did try them. So, unfortunately, I don't go to our Taco Bell anymore. I find that every time you walk in there, it's somebody different. The place is outdated, but for some reason, I'm sorry, but they have got to be making bank. They have to. The lines galore outside in the drive-thru. People are constantly in there, but yet the building or the decor is stuck in the 80s. Like, I don't understand. So I either go to East Greenbush, which I absolutely love that place. Nice, updated, comfy seats. In New York. Yes.
Right? East Greenbush, New York. Okay.
Yep. I absolutely love it there. It's always fresh.
Uh-huh.
And my chalupas have got to be fresh. So, or I've been going to the one that's near the Holyoke Mall. So, yeah, that's where I went. And
now, what about the fries? Do you like them?
I'm getting there. So the fries.
I just gotta know.
So I did try the fries, and they are $1. And you get quite a bit. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but with the cheese sauce. So, and it's the same cheese sauce that they use on everything else. So it's nothing fancy or different. And the fries are coated with some sort of seasoning. Nothing strong. It was very bland, to be honest with you. I really didn't. But the cheese sauce made it a little bit better. It was different. I would probably eat them again. So, but yeah, I was expecting something different. So,
wow, I know because you were very excited about them.
Yeah, I tried them and I will eat them. So yeah.
Now I did notice in our area as well, the Dunkin' Donuts have been changing too. The menu has really changed over on Pittsfield's west side.
Okay.
On West Housatonic Street. Yeah, their menu's very different now. They've gotten rid of a lot. So, I was surprised. I wonder if we're going to end up getting one of those Dunkins. You know how Dunkin' Donuts is now changing their name to Dunkin', and they cut back a lot on what they used to serve.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know, so. So, yeah. I don't know.
I thought you, of all people, would know that.
Yeah, no, I'm not really in the loop.
You're coming back on the Dunkin'?
I'm not coming back on the Dunkin'. I don't eat anything there, so.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I went in there today and to get my coffee this afternoon, and I asked her, I said, "Are there any new sandwiches?" And she goes, "No, not really." I'm like, "Oh, never mind." So Yeah, but no, I don't really eat anything there anymore, so.
Yeah. I don't really eat sandwich. I just get the iced coffees there, but that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Maybe they will change. I really don't know. So.
And Ryan, this is making me think of something. For all of you senior citizens out there, you know, I hear you saying, "Oh, I didn't get my senior discount." We were told, Brian, to announce to everyone to go out there. You can get your senior discounts, but guess what? You've got to tell them your senior discount, or they won't give it to you.
Yeah, you do have to ask for it.
Why? People falsifying their age? I mean...
Well, I think companies are cheap. If they can get away with, with not giving you a discount, then they're not, they're going to wait for you to ask for it. And if you ask for it, then they have to give it to you. Same thing with Dunkin' Donuts. Everybody asks for their discount, and then we've had those people where, well, I didn't get my senior discount. What? Just because you have white hair and you're like 80 years old, I'm supposed to give you a discount? You do have to ask for it. It's true. And that's what we're told, not to assume anything. They have to ask for it. So, and that goes for any place. You'd be surprised where you can get a discount for being, a senior citizen, or even AAA. If anybody has AAA, you can get discounts at the outlets in Lee. You just have to ask. So, yeah. Hello to my sister.
Interesting.
Holy Oak. Dan, what does Holy Oak mean? What is that? So, yeah. So, I noticed that you saw my post today.
Yeah.
About my pet peeve.
Yes. I believe this is something we talked about before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we are going to talk about this tonight. I know Brian wants to talk about this. Brian, please tell everyone your pet peeve.
Well, one of my pet peeves is musty people. And
oh my.
Yeah, I have I know what it is. I know what causes it. It's when you do your laundry and you leave it in the washer because you forgot about it overnight, and then it's got that stench. And then you go to put them in the dryer, well, the stench is not coming out. So it's now dried into your clothes, and then you're coming to work smelling like your dirty washing machine. So, yeah, and I had to recently experience this.
No.
I know, working with someone, so. So yeah, and it just drove me nuts because I had to keep walking by them, and you could just tell that their clothes sat in the washing machine, or you are using a dirty washing machine and you're not washing it out. So yeah, I can't stand musty people. So yeah, and I also went on a rant on Facebook as well, on my personal page.
Yes. I saw that stuff.
So yeah.
Oh, Brian, get into this one. Oh, yes.
So
you must tell all.
I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. And I got to the point where I really don't care anymore, but people are going to do it anyways. So and I was hoping that the person didn't know, because I was actually talking about someone. So, I understand that you're either pregnant or you're having another child, or this is your first one, and you brought Facebook along for the ride during your whole entire pregnancy. And we saw everything from the belly to the new nursery to the doctor's appointments. And I'm doing this. And the kid is kicking. And like post after post after post after post for 9 months. We all went through the entire pregnancy. So now the child is here. Fantastic. That is great news. Now it's pictures of the baby wearing this, pictures of the baby eating this, and pictures of the baby in the crib. And every single day it's a picture or something. Like, I don't want to know the child's life, and we don't need to know. Yeah, once in a while, you know, and stuff, but it's really annoying. It really is annoying. So...
Brian, let me tell you something. I do this. I post pictures on, I have a Facebook page just for my grandkids. Okay. Yeah. And every time I see them, I take 100 pictures and I put it up and put it up and put them up. Okay. Because, Brian, I'm going to tell you, there's a way you can print your Facebook. Okay. And make a hardcover book.
Yeah,
and it prints it for the entire year.
I know.
So if you want the memory book,
well, then just do that then. That's just, still, it's just, I don't know.
I don't know if they're doing that or
There's
not,
a difference, though. There's a difference when you are sharing things that I really don't care. I don't want to know. You know. I don't care that your kid doesn't like carrots, but will eat the green beans. And it's like you're sharing their life every single day. It doesn't need to be on there. It just doesn't need to be on there. So, besides that, when you take pictures of your children, you usually see the hot mess behind them where the house is a disaster. It's completely trashed. It's disgusting. It's dirty. So you're letting Facebook know that you allow your children and yourself to live in complete filth.
Oh.
And I'm tired of it.
That's not good.
I don't know how many times I've mentioned it on this show. It just seems to keep happening. So, and it's going to get to the point, Sherry, where I'm going to start name calling and posting it right on Facebook because I don't care. I think they need to know. You know, or yes, oversharing, I think, is the perfect phrase or whatever you want to say, Dan. But you're allowing people to see how you live. And I understand you want to take pictures of your kids. You want to share them because you've got family members and friends on your Facebook. That's all well and good. But there's a limit, okay? And you just need to be careful of what you're posting behind them. And you have to be careful of when you're taking a picture. I don't need to see your kid playing in dirt and have, like, dirt around their mouths or, like, their hands are dirty. They got stains all over their clothes. And nobody wants to see that. I just don't. So... Yeah. It's ridiculous. It really is. Sometimes I hate Facebook. I really do, because people just post whatever the hell they want, and half the time it's like, why did you post that? Why? And then you have to second guess yourself. Why am I friends with this person again?
Right.
Do I even know this person? So it's because half the people on my Facebook I don't even know. I don't even know you. You're only on my... What?
Sometimes there's people who you thought you know that you haven't talked to in so long, and then it really turns out you really don't know who they are.
No.
Or you read their post and you're like, wow, they said that? I really don't know who they are. Yeah.
Facebook is the worst thing that was ever created, I swear. You know, I don't know where the world would be without Facebook. That's the problem. I can't see the world without Facebook. It's sad. Just like cell phones. I can't see without cell phones. Or like, they should not have come up with Facebook. I'm telling you that right now. So, it has its good things, but it also has its bad things. And bad things is posting all this baloney bullshit that nobody cares.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And of course, the one person who comments on my rant, that's the one person it was for.
Oh no.
So, and I'm just like, oh no. So, I mean, it's okay. It really is, but just, I'm telling you right now, if it continues, I am going to start name calling, and I will put your shit right out there on Facebook. I don't care. I don't care. Well, I really don't.
I guess if they're posting that, right?
What are you going to do? Deny it? You can't deny it. So, you know, I don't know. And then people will be like, well, then just unfollow me. That way you don't see all my posts. True. But I shouldn't have to do that.
Right. I've seen girls young girls taking pictures of themselves in beautiful gowns. And in the background, you're right, the room is such a mess. Like, you're distracted. Like, you're trying to look at the gown.
I'm not looking at them.
Really?
Exactly.
They're a beautiful girl, beautiful gown, but wow. Like, how did you move in that room to get that gown out?
I don't know. I really don't know. So, it just bothers me. I don't know. It's just, a lot of things bother me, but that one especially bothers me, so. I just don't have time for stupid people. I really don't. You know? Not to say that I haven't posted ridiculous stuff. Everyone's posted something ridiculous, you know, and then afterwards you're like, oh shit. Why did I post that? And then you go and delete it, you know, or whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah.
So. And then you're just hoping that however they get on Facebook, they lose that ability. That way they're not posting anything anymore. So.
Right.
I don't know. So yeah, so that was my rant for today.
Well, I did want to give a shout out at this time.
Yes.
To on Sherry Clip when I was doing the show. I will be starting back up again. Hopefully next month. I'm trying to get organized and scheduled for that. I'm such a busy person, and it's really hard to work in a show. But I really want to bring it back. Maybe 1 or 2 interviews a month, and it'll be posted. I'm not going to be dedicated to a certain time and day. Like we do.
Right.
Okay. I really want to leave time for this, and this is what's important. But I do have a really exciting announcement. In the past, I've interviewed Christine Gabriel Fulton, who is an author of a couple books, and it's just really exciting to be able to interview her again. So I'm going to interview the special person on my show, and once again, we'll be talking about her as an author and her new book coming out. I'll be welcoming her, a best-selling, multiple award-winning paranormal romance author. Once again, Christine Gabriel, and she'll be talking about her upcoming new book release, Crimson Moon, of the Crimson Chronicle series, and answering, writing, and publishing questions from the audience she'd love to have. So if people want to write in and, ask any questions like that, I'd love to read them off to her and tell her. And she hopes that everyone will join us for this exciting interview. And I am very excited about it. She was a wonderful person to interview in the past, and really interesting. A little bit different type of an author, so it's exciting to know she has a new book coming out in March. So we'll keep our eyes out for that as well. Thanks, Christine.
I do remember those interviews, so.
Yeah.
Well, that's very good. So, make sure to keep us all in the loop as to when you're starting Sherry Clip again. Make sure people tune into that. We'll post something when it happens. So.
Yeah, I'll be doing sporadic shows. Like I said, it's not going to be a definite date and time until I get organized with the show. So. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I'm still going back and forth. I mean, I told you last week that I would love to axe one of these shows. So we don't have to do two, but then again, I want to do two, and I'm just like,
oh, but we like it, Brian. Like,
I know.
We need this. And I believe a lot of our listeners like it, right? So this is our Friday night hang right here. This is where we can talk about anything and just let it all out.
Yeah.
Right? Your frustrations and your topics. This is great.
Yeah. So, yeah. Dan, I have not gotten my copy of Bark just yet. I thank you for reminding me. I will buy it tonight. For everyone out there, make sure you check out Daniel Payton's new book, Bark. Is it episode 1? Mutated Beginnings, I believe is the name of it. I want to make sure I get it right. It is available. What? Did I say something wrong?
It's the way you said it.
Oh.
And you looked right into the camera. Yeah. No, it's
okay.
It's just me. You don't even get that.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm tired. It is available on Amazon, and I'm pretty sure that Dan will post the link to Amazon right into the comment box. What? Okay.
What?
Nothing.
What? No, you're doing good. Continue.
Okay. So, yeah, so I need to make sure that I get my... I was right. See? Bark. Episode 1.
It is. There it is.
Mutated Beginnings.
Good
Only
job.
because...
Okay. I wasn't sure if you knew. Like,
I did know. I remembered.
when you said that, it was like really guessed. It was like...
For some reason, I stopped because I thought it was called, like, Beginning Mutations or something, like the other way around.
Oh, okay.
But it's actually Mutated Beginnings, so...
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, this is a different book. It's kind of a superhero. It's a superhero book, something that that I'm not used to Daniel writing. I knew of the book. We've known about it. So, and everyone needs to grab this book only because Sherry and I have a cameo in this book. So, make sure you get it. Buy it.
Brian, before the show started, I made a posting on my wall asking people if they wanted to shout out to someone for Valentine's Day, that they want them to be their Valentine.
Okay.
And tonight I have a Dave Malloy reaching out asking Lisa McKinnon if she could be his Valentine this year.
Aww.
That's sweet.
I thought you were going to say me.
Best of luck. I hope she says yes. That's very sweet.
Very nice. What was her name?
Lisa McKinnon?
Lisa McCannon? And that was David Malloy?
Malloy. Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm waiting for someone to ask me to be their Valentine, so...
Brian, would you be my Valentine?
No. I can have... I can have more than one Valentine, so...
Of course you can.
There's enough of me to go around, so, yeah. I normally don't do anything on Valentine's Day. I'm usually working. So, yeah. Boo. I know. So, yeah.
So you turned me down? Is that what I get? You turned me down?
I just turned you down.
Is that fair, people? He just
I think
more than one.
I think for every Valentine show that we've done, we have been Valentines. So I don't see why not, Sherry. You're not getting anything this year.
Virtual hugs right here. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm much happier now, of course.
So I have to ask if your granddaughter has enjoyed a certain jelly bean.
Yes, she has.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh. Those are her favorite, besides the Hershey Gold Candy Bar.
Okay.
As far as jelly bean or fruity flavors, she absolutely loves the Goofy jelly beans you brought by for her. Oh my goodness, she was in heaven. She sat there so quietly, she separated them all by color.
Okay.
And then she just started and tell me all the flavors that were in there. Yeah.
There's a
She
lot
was
of
the
flavors.
happiest kid for about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
She ate them all, Brian.
Well,
Thank you very much for bringing those by. She enjoyed them a lot. She really did.
yeah. I'll have to give her some Mike and Ike's or something.
She actually made something for you that I
Oh,
don't have with me right this second. Yeah,
Okay.
so
all right.
you'll have to swing by again, see?
Yes.
For party Sunday, if you get a time, swing by.
Yeah, I know. I gotta make time to visit more people. I just don't feel like it. I know that's bad, but yeah.
Brian, I gotta take a minute here. Dan, I'll be your Valentine this year.
There you go,
Valentine.
Dan.
Dan, I'll be
You
your
can
Valentine.
have her. Just take her. Just take her. You can have her. So.
I feel bad.
Oh my God, that reminds me.
What?
Did you see that, by the way?
What? What?
I'm gonna have to talk to you after the show.
Oh. Okay. No, I haven't seen
Yeah.
it. I haven't been on Facebook. Like, I seriously do not hang on the computer all week, pretty much, until I come to the show. So,
Hot tamales.
hot tamales. Woo!
Yeah. So don't forget, folks, Valentine's Day is next week, the 14th, as usual, as it is every year. And I always expect something from people, whether it be a card or flowers or chocolate. I will take anything. So our address is right on our website. You can mail it to me. So, yeah. I'll be at work, but if you want to stop by and give it to me, I'll be working. So, yes, flowers are appreciated. You can even have them delivered. So, yeah, look at that.
What color, Brian?
What do you mean, what color?
What color flowers do you want? You got to specify.
Well, they don't need to be red.
Right.
Right. Those are preferred from someone else, which I better be getting, but
Is it yellow? That's like a
I
friendship?
love yellow and I love orange.
Orange.
Orange is my favorite. So, yeah.
I'm gonna look this up. Let's see what I can find. I want to know. Okay, here we go. Red means I love you. It's passion, respect, and courage. Peach or orange, believe me, modesty and sweetness. I like that. The orange is cool. Pale pink, grace, admiration, and elegance. Yellow means joy, happiness, caring, and true friendship.
Okay, so yellow roses.
Yellow.
I'll take some yellow roses.
Deep pink is gratitude, refinement, and appreciation. White is innocence, purity, and loyalty. Oh, here's actually orange. Orange is fascination, passion, desire, and pride. That's orange.
I'll stick to yellow. Yeah.
There's three more. Burgundy is underlying love and unconscious beauty. Coral is desire and fascination. That's a good one if you don't really know the person. Lavender, love at first sight and enchantment.
Oh, I did not know that. Very interesting.
Yeah, those are the colors, you guys. I'll put this up for y'all to see. So.
And make sure that you order those flowers ahead of time, because a lot of places go out of flowers very quickly. The day of. It seems everyone gets flowers the day of. So make sure you order them at least 2 days before and set the delivery date for Valentine's Day. That way you can have them to the person in time. So yeah.
Well, Dan, wait a minute. Dan says he only gives roses to his sisters. But Dan, maybe that's why you don't try giving one to someone who's not a sister. Maybe they'll come back as a true Valentine for you.
Use an orange rose, Dan.
That's right. There you go.
Yes. You never know unless you try. So.
That's right. Gotta try.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't buy flowers, so unless they're for my home.
No.
I do like a vase full of flowers.
Yeah.
It's an excuse to buy myself flowers. So, and he knows it too. Because I'll walk into Walmart and they always have those bouquet of flowers up here at the Super Walmart, and they're always pretty, and they're like neon colors, and they got different greens in them, and you know, and stuff. So it's like, oh man, those are beautiful, and they're like $9.98 or $9.97 or whatever. So I buy those, and he's like, what do you need those for? You're just buying them for yourself. I'm like, no, I'm buying them for like the living room or whatever. He's like, yeah, okay, whatever. You're just buying them for yourself, so. Yeah, he ends up paying for them anyways, so I get flowers.
He could have just given them to you and said, just put them in the living room. They'd be pretty there. And he would take care of you, plus the flowers for the living room. Think about it.
No, he doesn't do that, so.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I have come up with an idea.
Okay. Oh.
I was supposed to mention it to you before we started the show, and I forgot to do so.
Okay.
Because I'm tired. So, it's winter time. We might be stuck with winter, like that little rodent said, another 6 weeks, right?
Well, we will be.
Okay. Yeah. So, we're not doing anything until our, what was it? The Brian and Sherry Show tour? Spring tour. Yeah. Okay, so that's a ways away, believe it or not. So, I figure we can do something during the winter for people, for local people, that is. Inviting people to lunch. I think having lunch with people, or something, like getting out there, going to different, like, local little restaurants and saying, hey, if you want to have lunch with us, you know, come on out and have lunch with us or something. I think that would be a cool idea. Not only that, but we're actually getting into these places and maybe learning a little bit about these places while we're there, and then talking about them on the show. But I would like people who either listen or watch our show and who live in Berkshire County, if they have time, come out and have lunch with us and meet. And I've always wanted to do a meet and greet. I think that would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Only because we have had people come up to us and they know who we are, and
oh yeah,
you know, it's a good feeling. It really is. So
it's fun.
Yeah, we're going to have to plan something, and obviously we're going to have to talk it over and plan and see where we want to go for this lunch. So, but stay tuned for that. So, I think that would be a fantastic idea.
Would be. I would love that.
Yeah.
Much better face-to-face than on the screen.
True.
You know, because I get nervous. No matter what, every show, I get those butterflies. So.
Not anymore. I don't. I'm too used to it. So, yeah. What else? What else do we have to talk about? We have 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
I feel like there's so much stuff that we have to, that I want to say. I just don't say it. We're going to have to do a 2-parter.
That's why we have to have 2 shows, Brian.
I know it.
Tonight and tomorrow, because you'll think about it for tomorrow. You're like, should have had time to mention this, but then you're like, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
It always happens. It always happens. But you know what happens is that it's usually the Saturday it happens, and then we have to wait a week. And by then I have completely forgotten what I was even thinking or was supposed to say. So, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Anyways. But we will be posting the links to the discounts on our Facebook page for 1-800-Flowers. And I believe there's some other place for chocolates and candies and stuff if you want it delivered. Like I said, I don't know what the discounts are, but it's a discount. So, yeah.
Do we still have the Ingalinas give people?
We do not have Ingalina's gifts, but I do encourage people to go there. I know that they have some nice stuff there. We've also done discounts with Sherry's Berries in the past, so you can get discounts on that as well. I believe they list their discounts right on the website, but I'll see if there's a discount for either one. But I know the Ingalina Gifts was a popular one. Yeah. So.
Right. You could just hop on down to your local Wally Mart and go up the 8 aisles of Valentine stuff they've displayed for your convenience.
That's right. Yeah.
There's so much Valentine stuff, Brian. I couldn't believe it.
There's a lot of Valentine's Day stuff. It's crazy right now. So, and of course you got it.
All, though.
You got it mixed because now the St. Patrick's Day is going to be coming out pretty soon.
Oh, I saw stuff out for that. Yes, I'm ready.
Absolutely crazy. So, and then
Easter's out too.
Easter, yeah. Which Easter is April Fool's Day, of all days. So that should be interesting.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I don't know. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So of course for Easter we'll have some ideas and some tips. Usually we give out recipes for Easter dinner. A lot of people do an Easter dinner. So yeah, we have that going for us. So I don't want Easter to get here, though. I want it to take its time. Because this year, 3 days after Easter, is my birthday. And I just don't want it to get here at all. So. But we'll see.
Can you believe my little Melanie's going to be 1 on April 7th? Did that just fly by or what?
Yeah. You're telling me. My birthday's a couple days before
she stood up in her playpen today. Woo!
Yay.
Pulled herself right up.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very good. So.
Yeah.
Hello to my other sister Samantha. I didn't even see you on there. If she's still watching, I'm not sure. Gary, I'm not sure if you're still watching, but hello. Mika, is it Mika? Mika J?
Mm-hmm.
So, hello to everybody on there. Also, there's the, I put a link to our app so that you can listen to our show on the go wherever you want. Right on our Facebook wall. You can also download the app. There's a link for it on our website. I'm going to post our website link as well, so that way everybody has it. That's pretty much it for now. So I know that there's more that we're supposed to be talking about. That we're just going to have to save until tomorrow. That's just all there is to it. So I know that there's what if.
There's so much I want to say. It's like we don't have enough time.
I know there's other Valentine's Day stories that we were supposed to talk about, and then there's a what if scenario. I'm pretty sure somewhere's in the mix that we can talk about. And yeah, there's just so much stuff, so people are gonna have to wait until tomorrow. So sorry. But yeah, so that's about it.
It's okay. It's good.
Yeah. So, and I also, you need to remind me, Sherry, I need to bring back the intro and the extra back to the show. It's weird just opening the show with just myself. Usually I wait for that music to stop and then I start speaking. So I know that Dan made some and whatever else, so.
Are you going to use one of the very first ones, or?
The very first one.
Which one are you going to use?
I don't exactly know, like, because I can upload any one. I have so many. Maybe I'll use the Halloween one. I don't know. So I mean, there's a
That was our favorite one, right? That one.
The Halloween one
of
was
the favorite.
Yeah, I remember that one. I made that one.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Actually, I didn't make it. Damien made that one, so yeah. But then again, I was thinking of having Josh make a new one, so I haven't used Josh in a while, so I know that Dan made some, so, and we did use those.
Mm-hmm.
But we're new. It's fresh. This is Brian and Sherry 4.0. So I need a new opener. So
That's it.
I'll have to pay and get one done by Josh. So I like Josh. So yeah. All right, everyone.
I like the openings.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Dan. They're both good.
We can use both. It doesn't really matter. All right, everyone. So you're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow's show because there was a couple of other things that we were supposed to talk about, and we just ran out of time because I was ranting and raving and everything else. So yeah. So check us out tomorrow at 9:00 tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not tired. And I can keep going. So any last words?
Just thank you all for joining us tonight. Sorry you ran out of time. But you can catch us again tomorrow night, 9:00, right here, Brian Sherry 4.0.
Good night to everyone on Facebook Live. And don't forget, folks, if you're listening, you can watch, me, and you can hear Sherry by going to our Facebook, facebook.com/Brian.SherryShow, and watch our Facebook Live video of the show and be part of it. If you are listening with the app, don't forget you can chat with us through the app directly. which is pretty neat. You can also listen to our show by going to our website. Don't ask me what our website is because it's a weird name. But I'll post it on our Facebook page for everyone. So, yeah. All right, everyone. Good night. And we will talk to you all tomorrow. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.